All right, guys. So I am here. I finally get to meet one of my favorite couples that have repatriated over here to the Gambia, West Africa, my home, my second home, my favorite place, my place where I come for healing when things are just a little uptight. I need to come and put my feet on this African soil. And so we have Hava. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Please correct me.
It's before I came here, it was Hava.
Hava,
And
okay?
then when I came over here, they were like, no, it's Awa. Because they were
Awa,
telling me that Hava is Arabic,
okay?
but Awa and Hawa is African. So,
Okay, Awa
yeah.
is correct. Okay, so I'm here with Awa and Amadi. They are one of my favorite couples over here that I get to follow, and I get to throw in my husband's face that yes, actually we can do this thing, okay? Because we're close to retirement. He has 2 years before he actually can fully retire with full benefits from the government, and also he has time in the U.S. Air Force.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
so it will not be a struggle. We actually will be living really well
Okay.
if I could convince him to come over and just give it a try. So I wanted to meet with these guys so we could just have a conversation. So you all are going to be observing us just having a conversation about what we could do or some come up with some solutions for couples that are in my situation or couples that are on the same page but they want to repatriate and what they have to do to prepare, and then also for couples that are polar opposites like me and my husband on the repatriation journey, but what we can find some kind of solutions to where we can meet in the middle, because right now I just have not found it yet. Or I'm not in agreement with his solution, let me say that. Okay, so go ahead guys, you got the floor.
Okay. As you stated, I'm Awa, and me and my husband Amadi have been here. It will be 2 years in December. December 3rd? December 3rd. Well, December 3rd, we landed in, was it in Dakar? Or,
That was the second.
that was the second, yes. And then we came on over to Senegal, to Gambia on the 3rd. So we live, we work, we do business here, and
Mhm.
we actually work together,
Okay.
which is challenging in itself,
Okay.
but we do work together, and we've been making it here in Gambia.
Can I interject right there where you're
Yes.
working together? Okay, so I retired from doing hair. The pandemic actually finished retiring me because I was on my way out anyway.
Okay,
But
okay.
this pandemic finished retiring me. So I had to, because I have underlying conditions, I had to wait until actually all the major stuff was going on, got out the way before I could
Okay.
start back working.
Yeah.
So I started doing DoorDash and Instacart just to make some spare change to
Yeah.
get me ready to come and travel and so on and so forth, just to have play money basically. And so my husband and I, we started working together, and actually it drew us closer. Yeah, we actually missed. I recently went back to driving Uber because I love driving and talking and meeting people.
Okay.
And we actually miss one another now
Oh.
that I'm doing Uber.
Yeah.
So yeah, we love working together with one another.
Yeah.
In fact, now we try to find time for me to go back to doing DoorDash or whatever,
Oh.
or Instacart, so just so we can be together
Oh,
and find that
that's
time. Yeah.
That's sweet.
Okay. So go ahead.
Yes.
Okay, my name is Amadi, and as I was stated, we've been here to be 2 years, December 3rd. I've been married to this beautiful woman for 34 years. And
Beautiful.
We have 3 children
All right.
and 2 grands.
Okay.
And we've really enjoyed our transition to Gambia. As she stated, we do work together now. And I come from corporate America, she comes from corporate America. So we 2 strong-headed people,
Yeah.
trying
Trying to
to
work.
trying to make it happen.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's not as easy for us
Yeah.
working together.
Yeah.
Because you have 2 bosses.
Oh shoot, me and my husband are the oldest. So can you imagine?
Okay.
Yes, and we're leaders.
I was in
Yeah.
corporate
Strong
America
leaders.
and I managed 300 people, about
Ooh.
15 managers. So it's, and then she had her own company. So
Oh, yes, yes,
we
yes.
both
Two
have our
strong-willed
own-
people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I know what
There
that
you
is.
go.
I know what that is.
Yeah.
My husband and I, same way.
Okay.
Yeah. So, go ahead.
I was saying, just enjoying our life here in Gambia.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So, what would you say to younger couples or couples that's our age? Me and my husband, I'm 59. We're both 59 right now. He is about 11 months older than me. He's getting ready to turn 60.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, um, what would you say to the younger couple opposed to what would you say to the older couple like myself to help us to like navigate to make this type of move?
You want me to take that?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can take a look at yourself.
Okay. You want to go first?
Nah, you can go ahead. You go first.
So what I would say, it's a little more challenging for the younger people because
Mhm.
they don't always have the savings,
Mhm.
built up, and it's so expensive to live in America.
Mhm.
So if you are younger, my suggestion would be to sacrifice, move in with family,
Mhm.
and stop shopping.
Okay.
Because a lot of things that you buy over there, you're just not going to need over
Don't need
here.
it.
All
Mhm.
those shoes, all those purses. I mean, you're going to want a lot of the stuff here,
May I interject?
you know.
Guys, I have to interject right here.
Yeah.
Please, now, sister, I need you to help me.
Yeah.
Lord God, I need some help. I'm telling you. I don't know if the word is addicted, but I am stuck on my furniture. I can't. Oh my
I
God.
was too.
I can't.
I was too.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't release.
And
Like
that's
because it's the
okay.
furniture that I've worked so hard for. Like the furniture that I have is just my furniture that I worked so. You have steps.
We understand that.
That,
completely.
yeah, we brought our
And
furniture.
it's here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
but when I say buying, I'm talking about the things that really,
The frivolous
like
things.
the Louis Vuitton.
Okay.
We spend all
Having
this
50
money
pair of
on
shoes.
all of these
Okay.
people who are rich and wealthy, and
Mhm.
it's like, stop that. Move
Mhm.
in with family if you
Mhm.
really want to make the transition.
Mhm.
Move in with family. Stop all the crazy
Get out of bed.
spending. Yeah. Start eating at home with your family,
Mhm.
cooking meals. Save that money and really prepare. We've seen so many people come here struggling,
Mhm.
and it hurts us when we get a phone call from someone who's homeless.
Oh,
From
my
the
God.
we've had at least a couple of people
Oh.
in that situation, and it's like, what do you do? I mean, me and Amadi's, we just can't bring anyone in our home.
Yeah.
So that would be my suggestion for the younger people.
Okay.
For the older people, you have no excuse.
Uh,
You can live like a queen, a
Yeah.
king over here.
Yeah.
You just have to renew your mind
Mhm.
to what living is.
yeah.
Living for me is owning my land,
Mhm.
not worrying about if I don't pay the taxes for 2 or 3 years, or if they increase the taxes so to push me out of my home,
Mhm.
I lose everything that I
Did you-
worked hard
yes.
for. That doesn't happen here in Africa.
Yeah.
When you purchase your land, you own your land, and we're also able to. We haven't had a water bill since we've been here.
Wow.
The taxes are nothing like
Mhm.
the taxes in America. I think it's a
500
15, well, that's 500 per year, but the VAT, like if you're in business,
Mhm.
it's no more than 15%, where in the U.S. it's a minimum of 40%.
Can we please talk about interjecting once again, y'all?
Yeah.
Just very quickly, just touch bases on how easy it is to open a business here.
Yes, $500 to go get your license, and rent. It depends on how much you want to spend, but you can get a place for a year from 1,000 to 4,000 for the year. Health care is reasonable. I went I was having chest pains one day. Went to see the doctor. $400 to see the doctor. $400 to get an EKG. So that's $16.
So you wasn't nervous?
No.
Okay.
I
Okay.
saw a cardiologist. The cardiologist was Cuban.
Okay.
And from my understanding, they're the best of the best, the Cubans.
I've heard that as
So
well.
I went back the next day, and they were going to do an echocardiogram or an ultrasound of my heart. It was only 1,300 to do that. That's like $26. To
Yeah.
the healthcare is
Wow.
phenomenal, and not only that, if you believe in natural medicine, which that's where a lot of these drugs come from anyway.
Yes.
Of course, they make them toxic.
Yes, yes.
But you can actually wean yourself off of a lot of the medications by using some of the local. You have to get with someone skilled to understand. But the benefits are endless for people who get a check. If me and Amadi got a check, oh my God, I don't understand people who
totally different.
Who we have to try to listen. Look at this ocean. I mean, look at the life that we're able to live here. And we're working hard. We're working hard like we were working in the U.S. If we could get a check, oh my goodness, we would be at the beach every day. And so you take on a hobby. I've started riding horses.
Oh, no, really?
Yes, and I'm 53.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So, people think, oh, I'm 60, I'm 70, my life is over. No, it's not.
Right.
It's starting. We know people here we know of people in Africa who have lived upwards of 125 years.
Wow.
So if you come here, your stress level is going to go down. The food is so much better. You're just going to be a healthier individual mentally and physically.
Yes.
So I hope I didn't talk too much.
Now we want to hear
That
from.
means today just Monday.
Yes. Now we want to hear from the gentleman.
Well, in my opinion,
Brother Amadi.
The younger people, take a step back, look in the mirror, and take a look at yourself to see who you are. If you're an individual, it's a lot easier. If you're coming as a couple, know who you are as an individual as well as who you are within your relationship as a couple. Because what you bring here is what will have to sustain you while you're here. And if it's not strong there, then don't look to come here and be the Rock of Gibraltar, because it's not going to happen. So make sure make sure your relationship is strong. And if you're an individual, make sure that you're working on yourself as an individual. The older people, it's, as I always say, there's no excuses.
It's a no-brainer.
Yes, Tony.
Thank you.
No excuses.
Talk to him.
No excuse, brother. I'm calling you out by name.
Thank you.
Tony. It's
Yes.
No excuse. If you're in a position, I understand that you lived abroad, things of that nature. Everywhere abroad isn't the same. I lived in Japan, and I've been in the Philippines, Korea, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, all in different places. Everywhere is not the same. Every port of call, you don't see the same. You may run across some people that's having a little tougher time than others, but everywhere isn't the same. So don't let one bad experience ruin your opportunity for a good, nice future that's relaxing, stress-free, beautiful views,
Tax-free.
Cost of living isn't outrageous, even though things are going up a little bit.
It's going up a
But
little.
at the same time, there's nowhere close to what it is there. So, it's opportunity. Nothing but air and opportunity, as they say back in the day. Air and opportunity. You just have to take advantage, reach out and grab it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And like I said, in a couple of years, we'll have money coming in, income. We don't have to work for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It makes sense.
Mhm.
And this is the time that while you're waiting on that monthly income, you can be get your property and start building your home. So
Yes.
that you can build it in phases, so you won't have to just drop a heck of a lot of money at once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Shameless plug. You
we-
go to www.mamalandproperties.com.
Yeah. We wish. You know, me and Amadi were shoe and we like Cole Haan.
Mhm.
Cole Haan shoes and Cole Haan bags. And every time we got a paycheck, and we had, you know, we it was just me and him, and we made really good money,
Mhm.
so we could do it.
Mhm.
But when we look at the money that we spent on Cole Haan shoes and backpacks, we could have built 3 roundhouses.
Oh, let me
I mean,
tell-
it's just the truth.
Yeah.
I hate to tell you mine, but I will since you're sharing.
Mm-hmm.
The slot machines.
Oh,
I'm
my
looking straight.
goodness.
I'm looking straight at the wall so they won't look at me.
At least I brought something with me. And some boxes of shoes.
Oh my! They have slot machines here. When you get your check,
Oh, we will not be able to do that over here. We are too far from home. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, no. I don't even want to see it
Yeah.
at this point. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find somewhere where ain't none at.
Yeah.
Yes, but yeah. That's my thorn in my side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we can get there, but I'll be good.
Okay.
I promise you.
Okay.
I promise you. Yeah. So, I think so. Anything else you want to share with our audience that I'm gonna be pasting up in my subscriber channels?
Yeah, okay. Well, I know you said you wanted us to kind of address some of the things that maybe people can do to encourage their spouses.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
See, she's a professional. I'm just getting started, so I'm learning from her.
So one of the things, and this for me just kind of happened,
Mhm.
but it worked. I immersed myself in learning about Africa,
Mhm.
and I just had all types of YouTube videos on, and I would invite him.
Mhm.
Of course, he didn't want to see it. And one particular day, it was early in the morning, and he was on his way to work, and he saw me looking at a video, and he was like, "That's Africa?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Mhm.
And he laid in the bed, he was starting looking, and he was like, in his mind, I know he's like, they lied to us, you know, about Africa.
Mhm.
So he asked me to, he said, go ahead on and price a trip.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I'm on it. You know, that day, by the time he got home that evening, I had everything, because we had a timeshare at the time.
Okay.
So all I had to do was look on the timeshare and get tickets, and it was done. He said, book it.
Mhm.
So on my 50th birthday, we were in Senegal.
Wow.
But one of the things...
That was your first time flying to Africa?
Yeah, that was 2019.
Wow.
But what I would suggest to women is don't stress your husband out.
I have been stressing my husband out.
Don't stress him out.
I will admit it.
Show him Africa. Share the YouTube videos. Buy him maybe a couple of African outfits. Make him some damada.
May I interject right here?
Sure.
Hold your point.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, I brought my husband over in 2016, and I told you we did the gospel program and all of that. So he asked me, what he said was, show me what you're doing. Why do you go over so much? Because at that time I was going every year or every other year.
Okay.
Why are you going over there? What is so great about this place? I said, okay, I'm going to show you everything I do. So I did. So from the doing the cheap flight to Senegal, catching the bush taxi, okay, through
I
Senegal.
think that's where you messed up.
Oh, I'm letting them critique what I did, so they can tell me what I did wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so we caught the bush taxi. Matter of fact, I had 5 people with me at that time doing the bush taxi, going through. Well, they asked me to show them Africa. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So I did the bush taxi. So we went bush taxi. We got to cross over to the Gambian border. Barra, and then we got on the ferry, and then we had a lovely house.
Okay.
Yes, lovely home with the pool and everything. Oh God, it was beautiful.
Okay.
4-bedroom home,
Okay.
and oh, it was fabulous
Yeah.
that we rented.
Okay.
And then we had work because we had to do the program, the gospel program. I had him to go around and film the guys actually doing the rehearsal with the choir. And then from there, just kind of like our day-to-day. And then after we did the gospel program, then we went to the village. So I took everybody with me as well to the village to pass out things that we had brought along.
Yeah.
He gave me 3 strikes, y'all. So I messed up. So okay, so and then not only that, I took him back a second time, so I could talk to the so I could talk to the women about the empowerment and the different crafts and things that we wanted to do, you know, going forward. So that's what I did, and so when I talked to him about the Gambia.
Well, he
All
really
he
needs to
see-
experience Gambia.
Yeah, you have to cater. We were in Africa before we moved to Africa.
Okay.
All of our music was African music. People would come over and like, what are you listening to? I mean, we knew what Afro beats before anyone around. Yeah. We would have a party. Our grandchildren, we would have a party, and it was nothing but African music. I mean, we were living the culture. I had an African colleague. We went out to eat with him. I mean, we just started asking questions, immersing ourselves in the culture before we moved. But in regards to your husband, if you can get him to come back, you know, does he like to fish? You know, make certain you book, you know, whatever he.
Something. Let me tell you, he's a darn good guitarist. He plays the lead guitar.
Okay, so.
Oh, he's awesome.
Yes.
Get your guitar
Yeah.
and your guitar and bring it over.
It's
There's
plenty of retirees,
plenty to do.
musicians that like to get together.
Yes.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, as a male that's on the fence, what you don't want to do to him is put him in stressful situations. You don't want to put him in the bush actually. In the heat. Did they have air conditioning?
No. Well, yeah, they did have air. They did have air.
And then ride from Senegal to Gambia. It was a 7-hour trip.
Okay.
That's not a good idea if he already struggling.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
If you're on the fence, that's not the way to go.
I was trying to show him that we can save money that way.
But see, when you come to Gambia the first time, you want to
Yeah.
immerse somebody in slowly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially if
You
they're
tell
having a
people
hard
to
time.
go to a nice
The
hotel,
Tamala,
you know, and then slowly, you know, spend a couple of days, and you know, it's World Cup. So you know, you get a couple of days on the resort, and then slowly start immersing yourself into society.
Okay.
You know, go out 3 or 4 hours.
Okay.
Then the next day go out maybe 3, 4, 5 hours, and slowly,
Okay.
you know, see what Gambia is all about.
Okay.
But I mean, that's just like throwing somebody in the deep end of the pool that's just learning how to swim. They can splash all over the place
Yeah.
Okay.
until they get embarrassed.
Because you have to look at it as a situation. You can be in paradise, but if you're agitated, you know what I'm saying?
And he was.
Yeah, if you're agitated, I don't care. You're in paradise. It doesn't matter if you're irritated. But when we turned 50, when I turned 50, we came to Africa. But before we came to Africa, we went to Disney World with the kids. Beautiful trip, but bees was chasing me the whole time, and it just almost ruined my trip. And I'm like, it took those pesky bees to ruin, you know, what should have been, you know,
A fabulous trip.
Exactly. So, you know, you'll have to try to control that. And make certain that he's as comfortable. Show him the things that appeal to him.
Okay.
And show him that these things, yeah, this can
It's
be,
part
but
of
it
it.
doesn't have to be.
Okay.
You know, you can, especially if you all are getting a check. He's gonna have 2 checks. Oh my goodness. You all can live like
Show him the
king and
side,
queen.
not the village, but show him how he could live you know, with a nice income,
Mm-hmm.
and because there's a lot you can do.
Mm-hmm.
You can
When
show
it
the
comes-
village too, though.
Well, you can say, well, I'm saying as far as, because
Only.
you're not gonna live in the village,
Yeah.
right? So you want
Well,
to
you
show
want to
him.
live in the village, though, right?
But he's not going for that.
Well, I'm gonna say,
Okay.
I already, I can already tell Tony ain't doing
you
that.
gonna have to compromise.
Yes.
You gonna have to take the ferry over to Barter and go on to Jupiter.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes,
just
yes.
Show them the possibilities of what could
Mhm.
be, because there's a lot going on right now.
Mhm,
Beautiful homes,
Mhm.
beautiful communities. We're actually building one. You know.
Okay.
So our community is actually repats, but they're Gambian repats
Okay.
that are coming back. We
Okay.
have 2 Gambian families moving from the U.S. that's going to be in our village, and then it's our family. Then we have repats from the UK,
Mhm.
some from Cameroon, some from Nigeria. We're all coming together, and we have our community.
Wow.
So the possibilities here, and I mean, you can build a home, a nice home, as little as 50,000.
And
Wow.
what she says, community, our property is 100 by 200, and it's going to be completely walled in.
Can you do that in acres?
Oh, I don't know.
Man, that's a good 15. Probably good 10 acres.
Is that 10 acres?
10 acres.
No.
You don't think it's 10 acres?
No.
Okay.
I'll have to do it.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
We'll have to figure.
it's
it.
100,
Figure it out.
100 meters by 200.
And just let me know.
Yeah.
Send me a
It's
text.
completely walled in.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the front.
But it's a nice sized property,
It
basically.
is.
Mhm.
It is.
And everyone
Yeah.
has their individual classes within the
Yeah.
exterior wall.
mhm.
So yeah, it's very safe. It's
Yeah.
going to be very safe.
And it's
Wow.
Pan-African.
Yes, Pan-African.
Wow.
So it's Africans living together and learning how to unite and come together and work together, because unfortunately slavery and colonization really messed us up as a
Yes,
people. We don't
yes.
trust each other, we don't like each other.
Yes.
You know, so this is us coming together, not in hate of anybody else, it's just what we need right
Yes. Yes.
now. So
Absolutely.
you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that.
Yes.
So it's a beautiful thing. The possibilities are endless.
Yes. Yes. So, and what else? Look, I'm looking. And what else? So we did the older couples. You said they have no excuse. We have no excuse because we have a check coming in.
And you have medical here.
Yeah.
You know, it's not identical to America, but there's international policies that you can get.
Yes.
And I mean, even as cheap as the doctors are to see, I mean, you could see. I mean, I hate to say this, but if you have serious issues, you may want to see the Cuban doctor, because a lot of them are the specialists.
Okay.
You know, so and I'm hoping. I know we've met some fabulous Gambian physicians. One from Louisiana who's supposed to be coming back, and I'm sure there's some we don't know about.
Okay.
But you know, the healthcare, I think, is adequate.
I want to, while I'm here, I want to check out the dentist, because I need serious dental work.
Yeah.
So I want to actually go and do a consultation while I'm here.
Yeah.
Because the work they're talking about over $20,000 for the work
No,
that
not
I'm.
here.
Yeah,
A
in the
cleaning
U.S.
Here, a cleaning here is $50
Yeah.
to just get a cleaning.
Wow.
An eye exam, did I $400 which is $8 for an eye exam.
Wow.
And then progressive lenses for me is $5,000. That's $100 for bifocals.
Wow.
So, you know, just to think of what we paid in America.
Jeez, I just paid. I was going to say I just paid $120 just to get contacts.
Okay.
Yeah, 120
Yeah.
just to get contacts.
Yeah.
That wasn't buying glasses.
You know, bifocals
Yeah.
are very expensive.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, I mean, your quality of life is just gonna be better. And we don't want to paint Gambia as being perfect, and that you're not gonna have any problems. You know, because that's not the case. But the problems that we've taken on and the ones that we've been able to walk away from,
Mm-hmm.
it's been more than a fair exchange.
Okay.
And it's you know, we could go back to America. We left right,
Mm-hmm.
so our credit isn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we left, you know, our jobs, or you know, we left right.
Yeah.
So if we
If
wanted
you
to
can
go
pick
back,
up and go back, you can just go back
we
and
could
boom.
go back.
Yeah.
We don't want to go back.
Right.
Yeah, I don't even want to go back for a visit.
Oh Lord. Well,
I mean-
I have children that's there that I still have not yet been able to convince to get on the plane to come over here with me.
Okay.
Tony and I are a blended family of 7.
Oh wow. Okay.
We have 19 grandchildren.
Woo!
Yes. So yeah, we have a big family.
Okay.
But see, it starts with the grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
Start getting them on a plane, taking them places.
Yes.
They need to travel young.
Yes.
So then as they get older, they will have that sense of adventure.
Yes.
So they won't be attached to get them to get on the plane and go somewhere.
Right.
Our
Right.
grandbabies came with our
Oh,
children.
okay. Hey, I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw
they're
that.
all moving.
Okay, are they gonna come here?
Yes.
Did you hear that, Tony?
Yeah. Yeah, we always prepared them
Mhm.
because we lived overseas. We got married young.
Mhm.
He was 19, I was 18.
Okay.
And after we got married, 2 weeks later, he was shipped to Japan.
Okay.
And then 7 months later, I came.
Okay.
And we lived there, and that was the first time we realized we didn't experience racism
Wow.
at all
Wow.
in Japan.
Wow.
At all.
Wow.
And we,
Like celebrities. Huh?
yeah, we were celebrities.
Wow.
You know, I had the opportunity to model there.
Wow.
It was just amazing, and that's the first time we saw out of Arkansas. You know, Arkansas redneck, very racist, whatever. And we were like, whoa, it's a whole big world out here. And, you know, so we made a commitment that we were going to let our children see other places. So we took vacations every year.
Oh, that's us too.
We would take them on
Yeah.
the cruise. We'd take them to other places
Us too.
outside of the country.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we always told them, you know, we are leaving America. We will not retire in America.
Didn't know where,
Yeah.
but we knew it wasn't gonna be there.
Yeah, we didn't come up. We were looking in Bahamas. We looked in
Puerto Rico.
That's where I started.
Yeah.
That's where I started looking.
Panama, Ecuador. I mean, we just studied all of it. Even St. Kitts. St. Kitts, if we could have afforded St. Kitts would have been the one for me.
Okay.
You know, just based on the research that I did.
Yeah.
And but you know, I think you have to have a minimum of 400,000 to invest in order to get your citizenship. It was crazy. So
They weren't looking for us.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. So one day it was a YouTuber, Dr. Mooney. I don't know if you follow her. She was the first YouTuber I saw that introduced Africa.
Wow.
And after I started watching her, then others came. Or whatever. But she's also, I would suggest this too. Africa is a spiritual journey. It's not, you know, don't get it twisted. It's a spiritual element to it. And she has been so instrumental in us getting here, helping, you know, me spiritually on my journey. And I know one while when we were in the U.S., I just felt like we weren't gonna make it. It was like so many barriers that were coming against us. We had been in our house 11 years, and our home almost flooded for the first time. I mean, it was like after we were refurbishing and redoing it, and we had just done wood floors, and the rain was just like this much from coming into our house. I mean, it was like warfare, you know, just trying to keep us right. So one of the things that she told me that really helped us, she said, where the spirit goes, the body must follow. So she told me every day in my meditation, see myself in Gambia. She said, do your daily chores and just see yourself taking a walk to get your tapalapa bread, you know, and just see yourself daily. She said, do it daily. And she said, if you do that, the body will follow. And it did. It did. So, I mean, all of the attacks and things that started coming against us that seemed to be trying to hinder us from moving, all of a sudden it was just like gone.
Wow.
You know, he had an accident, a
Mhm.
head-on collision. I mean, it was like all types of things
Wow.
where the enemy, I could tell, did not want us here.
Wow.
You know, but we understand why
Wow.
now, because for us it has been a liberation.
Wow.
No sorrow. The blessings of the Lord make it rich. Now,
Yes.
we're not rich, so don't get me wrong.
Yes, you are.
Well, I'm saying rich over here is different than rich over there.
Yes.
Because I see these Gambians as rich, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because they own their land,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of them, their water is free.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't have electricity, that's okay. They have candles like our ancestors
Yeah.
had.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And they have their clothing. They're not starving.
Exactly.
Their cars, they own. They own their cars. You know, they don't have all of the debt that we have.
Yes.
So when I say, you know, we don't have the money we had in the U.S., you know, but we have our land,
Mm-hmm.
and we will build. We're going to build a roundhouse, a mud roundhouse.
Okay.
That's what we're building.
Okay.
But it's going to be ours. We
Yes.
don't have a lot of money coming in. We don't
Yes.
make a lot of money or whatever. But as I was now, let me go back to saying, the blessings of the Most High make it rich, and it
Yes.
adds no sorrow to
Yes.
it. It adds no mortgage to it.
Yes.
It doesn't have the property tax added to it.
Yes.
It don't add. It has no sorrow to it.
Yes,
So
amen.
that has become a reality for us here.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
He's quiet.
I'm wait for him to add on to it.
There's nothing to add to that.
Okay. Yes, and they say yes and amen, right?
Period.
Right. Yes and amen. Yes. So, if you can't think of anything else that you might want to share from Mel's perspective, whatever, to the couples, young male, older male.
Well, like I said, just figure out who you are as an individual, who you are within your relationship as a couple. Get your finances together. Stop buying all the frivolous things because you won't need it while you're here. Prepare financially, prepare mentally, prepare physically. And then the transition will be smooth. Have a plan, because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Yes. Yes.
So always have a plan. If that plan includes starting a business, then put things in place to where when you arrive, you'll be able to search out and locate the type of business that you want. Actually, you can start researching while you're still there.
Yes.
So when you arrive, you can reach out to people that's here on the ground, and get some opinions. And then when you get here, And then when you get here, you can go ahead and hit the ground running.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he just made a good point. Get with people here.
Yes.
Because we see a lot of people who come. You okay?
Something like
Okay. We have a lot of people who come, and they're lone rangers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it by myself. And they don't get help,
Mm-hmm.
and they get taken
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
people.
They get scammed.
They get scammed, and then they want to say all of the bad things about Gambia. But
Yeah.
just think about if you went into America and you did the same thing.
Right. You would get advice.
Exactly.
You would get
And
advice.
if you didn't, you might get taken advantage of
Yes.
the same way.
Yes.
So it's no different.
Yes.
You have to come and try to connect with people
Yes.
who are reputable.
Yes.
That's important.
Mhm.
And be a part of a community. That's important.
And when you're going
Yes.
through YouTube, looking at all the different personalities and everything, before you especially spend money, search them out. Make sure that, like you said, they're reputable and that they're going to do what they say they're going to do.
Mhm.
And provide the item that they say they can provide.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's true.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's all.
That's it.
All right. In closing, let me thank this wonderful couple for giving me their time. And you know, I'm a subscriber.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, I've been
Thank you
following
so
them
much.
since they got here.
Thank you.
And in fact, I watched your when you guys did your celebration, your last YouTube celebration. Y'all was somewhere, y'all was somewhere doing your celebration.
You
What?
talking about our anniversary?
Your anniversary.
Oh, okay.
Were they playing the music?
Yes.
Okay, that was in Buckhouse.
Okay, Bacau.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a little. I don't know if you've been to Buckhouse. That's where the crocodile park is.
Oh yes, I've been to the Crocodile
Yeah,
Park. Before.
uh-huh,
It's been a
yeah.
while. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm a subscriber. So you guys go over to their channel, subscribe, and y'all come on over to my channel too. Okay, and so you tell them the channel and whatever kind of information.
Yeah, we have to apologize. We hadn't been posting here lately.
Because let me tell you, I text on that channel and I said, sister, I've been missing you.
Oh, did you?
That was me.
Really.
That was me.
We actually talked about our channel, by the way, is Our Journey Towards Eden, and we talked about it last night. And I told him, you know, I want to kind of start doing some different things because after you get here, you kind of take, you know, an assessment. And you're like, okay, it's only so much we can show you.
Yeah.
We are private people, but we
Yeah.
opened our lives up, and then we came under so much attack.
Wow.
So it was like, okay, so it's certain things we're just keeping
And see,
private.
and that's what my husband was saying too, as far as me even journeying on this. You know, trying to do that because wow.
Well, there's a sign that you
I will-
don't, people don't get.
Yeah.
You know, some, and we're not judging anyone because
Yeah.
everyone has a ministry.
Yes.
But for us, you know, we just, after the attacks that happened to us, we didn't want to share our personal information
Yeah.
anymore. So
Yeah.
we're in the process of trying to figure out what type
How
of
much to
content-
share.
Exactly.
How much to share.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because everyone who watches you, they are
Yes.
not for you.
Yes.
I mean, I'm telling you.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
you know, be prayerful about
Yes.
what you
What
don't
you
want
share,
to.
yeah.
And if you're one of those, one of my favorite YouTubers is Eat, Love, Migrate. No. DIY House and Farm.
Oh yes, I watched them
I
too.
love ES.
Yes,
And,
yes.
and her husband.
Yes.
I can't think of his name.
Yeah,
Them
Bim
men.
Man.
I love them. I love their energy.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad
Yeah.
that they share.
Yeah.
You know, they can do that
Yeah.
for whatever reason, but
Yeah.
you know, I don't know. That's just not.
She came under some attack too, and she addressed it right there on
did.
screen.
And you know what? She's one of my heroes. I
Yeah.
tell somebody who's my two heroes, YouTube heroes, her and Dr. Moonby. Those are two women that I would love to meet because if you're watching, you all have given me strength in some very, very low moments in my life while over here. You know, attacks.
Yeah.
And so it's people like that.
Wow.
So I've been feeling bad. I'm like, I'm sure we were that to some people, and then we just go.
I know for me, like I said, my husband's like, where's that couple? You know that couple?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. I'm like, wait a minute, let me look, let me research, right? Because they haven't popped up in my feed,
Yeah.
I'm, wait a minute. And so it's like, hey guys, where you been? I'm like, I miss you.
Yeah.
And
Don't
you
give
text
up
back.
on us.
You
Yeah.
text me back and said, we're going to put some stuff up. And so you put something up like that. Like, okay, I'm coming
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
So,
I think we're gonna try to do at least once, maybe twice a month.
Mhm.
But yeah, we're getting ready to try to figure out how
Yeah.
to share some things without sharing too much.
yeah, I get it. I get it. Because it doesn't feel good, to have people attack you. They don't really know you.
That's right.
That's the thing. They don't even know you. So how do you come at somebody
Yeah.
you don't even know?
Well, some
You don't know the spirit of a
Some
person.
people sit at home and regardless of what you say, what you try to do, what information you try to provide to people, some people just sit at home negative. And
Yeah.
regardless if you say something that's as positive as it can be, they will try to nitpick and find one negative,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
and then they'll come in on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, what you, out of all of that, that's all you can do?
Yeah, one person told me it's more people, it's other people watching this channel than in Gambia, and I'm like, but I'm in Gambia,
Right.
you know.
Right.
So
Right.
what do you want me to talk about? I'm not in America. Don't want to be in America.
Right.
I'm trying to leave all that drama behind. You know.
Yes.
I feel bad.
Leave the drama behind.
I mean, I'm sorry
Yes.
to say this, but I feel sorry for what people of color are dealing with.
Yes.
I
bad.
I don't
It's
want
bad.
to hear. I don't want nobody
It's
to tell
bad.
me
It's bad.
about, you know, another
Tragedy.
I don't want to hear it, because for the ones who can get out, it's on you.
Exactly.
But for the ones who can't, we need programs, you know, to help the ones
Yes.
who want to get out. You
Yes.
know, and I know we
Yes.
had once upon a time a program called Sankofa. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's still.
But was that for the younger people, like that was trying to go to college or something, and
No.
they were paying their way?
No,
Paying for
Sankofa was helping relocate people.
Okay.
And sis, I think we gave to it maybe a good 2 years.
Okay.
And all they wanted was, I think it was like a $2 commitment.
Wow.
And they were asking for just a mass amount of people.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they would help so many people at a time.
To be able to.
These people would not even, I mean, they were struggling to get people signed up. And, you know, and finally we saw that it wasn't really going anywhere. So I just kind of redirected what we were given to other platforms.
Yeah,
But,
that's
I mean,
sad.
you know, maybe I shouldn't have backed out. Maybe I should have kept going. But it was just hurtful. People always put their mouth on people.
Yes.
But here,
That's trying to help.
her name is Sister Ya,
Mhm.
and she had, you know, a wonderful program, and I
Wow.
hope that it's still going, and maybe when we're better off, we get our house built, we're better off, we'll start back giving towards it. But building ain't a joke.
Oh,
you
I
know?
know. I've been watching y'all. I'm telling you,
Uh-huh.
I've been watching the rivals. I've been watching what's it?
Acres.
Black Acres of the Gambia. Ooh, Lord. I mean, I've just been watching it. So many people that are building, like over in Ghana and different places, you know, finding the land, making sure people not scammed and all. I'm like, I told my husband, I said, just buy me a camper.
Oh wow.
Yep, ship my camper. I can
put it
just
somewhere.
I'll be in the village.
Yeah.
Or
okay.
rent me some space, you know, because oh Lord have mercy. Mm-mm. Especially if I can't convince him to come with me. You know what I'm saying?
Sis, I'm not trying to keep putting a plug for who we work for, but who we work for is Mama Land Property.
Mm-hmm.
And we've taken the sting out of the scamming thing.
Yeah.
We've successfully closed out 2 communities.
We're at 100%.
We're at 100%.
Wow. Okay.
People have their paperwork.
What about your contractors?
Well, actually, we have 2 homes that are about to be finished,
Okay.
and
Getting ready to start 4 more.
yeah,
Okay.
and they're 4 bedrooms in the 55 to 65,000 range.
Wow.
You know, so we have really worked.
Okay.
We've worked really hard, and it's been hard because even though we've worked and we've tried to provide this, we've come under attack. And I'm like, what do
Wow.
people want? Oh, it's taking too long to get your paperwork. This is Africa.
Right.
Some things we can't control.
Yeah, in
Right.
America, you know that if you buy a home, it's going to take you 30 to 60 days to close.
Yes.
So why would it be hard for you to believe that it would take you 3 to 6 months here?
Right.
This is Africa.
Right.
But people still complain, and I'm
Yeah.
like, we got to stop it.
Right. Which is behind in technology.
Yeah. I mean,
You know,
and it's
Well,
just.
people understand, they think when we say behind the technology that there's no databases.
Yeah, there's
Mhm.
not.
When you go get your to the DMV, so to speak, and they pull out that carbon copy paper,
Paper.
and the lady sit there all day and write down your
Yeah,
information.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
no typing in your information.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
it's behind.
Yeah.
Yes.
So people have to understand that we don't just be talking.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
Yeah,
real.
it really is behind
Since
y'all.
we have been to, okay, Brikama is probably about 40 minutes, okay, and then Banjul is probably about 40
Oh,
minutes.
that's going the other way.
So that's where we have to go to get our paperwork.
Okay.
We have been to those places and get there, and they're out of copier.
No ink.
No ink. It's happened multiple times. And then you got to call, and the next day, do you have ink?
ink
Oh
yet.
no, it's still finished.
Oh,
Don't let it be on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, look, because we get
Friday
to
you
Friday.
Oh
Friday.
no, Friday you can't do anything
That
on a
ink
Friday.
Yes.
until Monday.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
I mean, it's just things that people don't realize that
Yeah.
we deal with. But
Yeah.
Mama Land Properties, just the cost of the property, it includes the paperwork.
Okay.
We pay the taxes. We pay all of the fees to process it.
Wow.
So all you sign twice, and we do everything.
Wow.
And we have the best prices.
Wow.
We do all of what we do at prices cheaper than people who don't do all of that.
Yeah, 25 by 25s for 400,000.
Oh,
No.
I'm sorry, 200,000.
Oh my, yeah.
Which is 4,000 US.
okay.
That includes all the paperwork.
And then
That's for
one-
25 by 25.
Wow. That's the $100 a week, y'all.
Then 20 by 25
For 1 year.
is 175,000. We can move that to 500.
That's with paperwork and taxes paid.
Yep.
Wow.
Yes.
Is any water around there?
Yes.
Oh, it's right in between.
Yes,
It's right
we're in
between
Gunja.
the river and the ocean. So the
Yeah.
trade wind
The
is
river,
always-
Gambia. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't want to monopolize, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
that we're here.
Okay.
And, if, the
I might have to
only-
check y'all out when I come back in May. I'm
Okay.
coming back in May. Hopefully we'll have that fashion show ready, fundraiser, of course, like I was talking about for the village. So
Okay.
that's why I'll be coming back in May,
Okay.
and then I'll have some free time, and then y'all can take me out there. And let me look, yeah.
We're happy to do that.
They have to convince me not to live in my camper.
Your
think it'd be hard.
husband is not going to live in a camper. So
Yeah.
that's not going. Maybe a fancy yurt.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep costs down.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, yes.
Stop going to the casino.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
sorry.
need the entire church to start praying right now that I stop going to the slot machines. Just pray now. Start now, right now.
Get rid of that one-armed bandit.
The one-armed bandit, please. Let the church say amen.
Amen.
Ooh, Lord help. Yeah. So is that it, guys?
I think that's it.
All right, guys. This has been a delight. I just felt in my spirit that we were going to have a great interview, and Tony and I love these guys, even though we didn't even know him. We watched it. He's like, I really like him. I really like him. He's serious. Blah 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 blah. So I don't know if it was the military thing, once he got in, but and the seriousness of y'all's videos and things, y'all really address, issues and whatnot. So, but I really knew that, I just thought that we would connect. And yeah, I really feel like we've connected.
Yeah.
And we try to
Yeah.
stay away from mess.
Oh,
We don't get into
Holla.
the mess.
let me throw my hands up right now.
We don't. If
Woo.
something happens, you don't see us chasing behind it.
Yeah,
Trying
yes.
to hashtag and.
Yeah,
No,
see,
that's not us.
see, and my husband and I are no nonsense people too. We're no nonsense. I don't like foolishness.
Yeah.
I don't like foolishness. I don't like gossip. I'm not and I'm a cosmetologist.
Oh, yeah.
But
they
that-
brought it to you, didn't they?
What? Sit in my chair, but I never repeated it.
Yeah.
But I don't like foolishness, and I take that sacred. You know what I mean? If somebody gives me something, and so I'm not going to share that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, not a gossiper. Didn't allow it in my shop.
That's good.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, with all of that being said, you guys, you are like, share, and subscribe to both of our channels. Okay, this was a wonderful conversation, a wonderful meeting. I am Justina Thompson Kente, the original.
All right.
Okay, Justina Thompson Kente, journey back home to the Gambia, and our journey towards Eden with Hava. Was that right?
That's fine.
Hava and Amadi. Okay, we're signing out, guys. This won't be the last time you hear from us either. All right.
All right.